Good morning. I am somehow still Haley Boyle. I'm so tired. It is ridiculous. I'm going to try to stay focused and say anything that means anything. Sleep deprivation is no joke, holy crap. And it's something I'm no stranger to for sure. And most parents, I would say all parents aside from Mariah Carey, struggle with some degree of sleep deprivation, but it is more severe for single parents and more severe for moms, statistically speaking. Not trying to be sexist, I'm just saying that's what the universities say. I'm very loopy at this point, and that's what I want to say. People are making a lot of suggestions because that's what people do. They can't help themselves, and I really don't enjoy it. I really don't. It makes me crazy because I feel an urge and a need to respond to each of these suggestions and explain to people, why it either doesn't work or it doesn't apply or whatever, so that they understand that I'm not trying, because that's what I feel like. People get frustrated with me because they're like, well, this is what I wanted you to do and you didn't want to do it, so I don't know what to tell you. But people have been, making a variety of suggestions on how I might be able to find a 2 to 3 hour window to get some sleep, which is very sweet and very kind, but totally does not apply. I have massive sleep issues. It's been a lifelong issue, major insomnia and chronic pain and stuff like that. A 2 to 3 hour window would give me time to get myself worked into a pretty good panic attack about not being able to sleep, basically. But thank you. I appreciate it. It's just the reality of the situation is what it is. It got me thinking about stuff, why I'm so stuck on just believing that I'm a piece of crap all the time. And sleep deprivation, has always been an issue, but it reminded me of being a kid and having the truant officer follow me to school because I couldn't sleep. I could not sleep. And I hated going to school, and I would do anything to get out of going to school. And the response was always punishment, punishment. And I just can't wrap my head around it. I can't picture having an 8-year-old kid so bent out of shape all the time that they can't sleep or function, and just punishing them for it. But, to each their own, I guess. And part of the other reason I don't sleep is chronic pain issues, and I had chronic pain issues with my left ankle growing up, and then I broke it a bunch of times. I still have horrendous chronic pain issues with my left ankle. And it was another one of those things where I wasn't believed, I wasn't taken seriously, I was punished. And I wanted to do something different today and thank the helpers. I wanted to thank my babysitter, Delene, for letting me have ice, even though my parents said that I was faking it. And I want to thank Tim, the doctor, for telling my parents that there really was something wrong when he came over our house for a social call and convinced them to actually let me see a doctor. Those are positive things. But, the other thing I wanted to respond to is a lot of people have been saying that, my mom has no right to move my stuff and mess with my stuff, like in my house or whatever. I don't have a house, and we need to get that straight. I don't have crap. I'm a squatter, and, I thought, right before I got pregnant with Robin, I thought I was finally financially stabilizing. I had a plan and everything else, and I got pregnant, and that was part of the plan, but then my relationship fell apart because the guy I chose was a freaking sociopath, and I still haven't really bounced back from that. And financially, things just didn't go well. I got into NACA National Convention, but when the convention came around, I was horribly depressed and extremely pregnant. And just, I booked stuff, and then I had to pay someone to come with me to do that stuff because I had the baby with me. It just, nothing worked out, and I haven't recovered, and I wasn't really stable before that. That's the point. That's what I wanted to say before I run out of recording time, is that by all means, in the society we have, I should be a homeless person. And there's really only 2 reasons I'm not a homeless person. And one, and this is the important one, I think, is that I'm not susceptible to chemical addiction and dependency. Like, I'm a pothead, but I'm not, like, I don't do drugs and I don't drink, and, like, I'm, don't have the behaviors associated with that, like, people, that make people ostracize you. And thank goodness, because I think if I did, then it might negate the other one, which is that I'm funny. That's my coping mechanism. So, I don't know. I'm about to run out of time. The point is, I don't really have a solution. I don't really know how to move forward. I don't know how to keep my family together. I don't know how to keep shit on track. And I don't know if I'm even entitled to. So,